Okay, so I haven't been very active today. I've been very busy. I haven't been active recording anything because I've just been busy. I had a couple of Zoom meetings today. I've been trying to record. We have our Disney vlog coming out tomorrow. So I've been trying to record that. And then, I had a few other things I needed to do, talk with some clients, stuff like that. So we went to the train station and picked up Shay. So she is now home for her winter break. Her semester is over. She has a couple more exams, but then she'll be good. And now we are getting ready for another Zoom meeting. My life is crazy. In about an hour, this is for our Reconnecting at Sea group cruise. So we'll be talking to everyone who is booked and just kind of giving them the rundown of what to expect. Pre-cruise activities, hotels, and all that stuff. So I told you guys yesterday that I was going to give you some recordings of what I had did and some pictures of what I looked like right before the surgery. So the recordings that I found was like a month before the surgery, and you could tell that I had never vlogged before. I did not know what I was doing. Everything was vertical, so forgive me for that, but I'll try to put it together so it's more palatable. But just want you guys to kind of see my transformation. I still apparently wear the same type of glasses but they look different on my face now. But yeah, anyway, so I'm gonna show you guys that, and I'm also going to show you guys Brandon is going to kind of tell you about his experience of being on the other side of this and kind of watching me go through the process, and then we'll continue on with the story tomorrow. So stay tuned, and here we go. So my husband told me to do this. He told me to document my journey with this weight loss surgery thing, and I completely forgot that I needed to do it. So I didn't charge my GoPro, didn't do what I should have done to prepare myself. So I'm just doing a little quick cell phone journal. This is my first class. Today we're basically going over surgery information, what to do when you start your liquid diet, how to prepare yourself for the liquid diet, what kind of proteins you need, basically everything you need to do to prepare yourself for surgery. Right now I'm kind of calm about it, but I don't know. I feel like the closer I get to the date, I may freak out. Just listen to other people's stories. Seems like everything will be okay, but I've never had a major surgery before. Kind of excited about this. Then again, I'm also nervous, so we'll see how it goes. I will check back in after class. Okay, guys, so I just left the class. It was got a lot of good information. Definitely helps prepare you for the process of the surgery. Definitely helps you figure out what's going to happen during your hospital stay. They want to make sure that you are prepared for what you're getting yourself into, and if you are not prepared after, for me, I started this process in March. It is now November the 21st, so it's the day before Thanksgiving. If you're not prepared by now, you're probably not going to be. And honestly, as much as you go through to get to this point in the process, you probably are either ready or you've just absolutely changed your mind, decided it's not for you. I am at the point where I am ready. I am ready to do it. I am tired of being in pain. I am tired of suffering. I'm tired of being a 39-year-old female that can do activities that someone my age should be able to do. Just sick and tired. I've always had a issue with weight. Born a 10-pound baby, almost 11 according to my mother. And it's just always been a thing for me. So, even in high school, when I thought that I was fat, or big. I probably wasn't, but I was bigger than my friends, and it was noticeable. So if you're not ready for the process at this point, you're not going to be, and you have to make a conscious decision that this is what you're going to do for the rest of your life, because honestly, it is a lifelong journey. It is not something that automatically it's not a quick fix. It's not something that's going to change things immediately. You have to make a decision that this is what is right for you. So definitely in the class, there are ways to help you get through. Definitely starting next week, I will be starting my full liquid diet. I will be doing that for about 14 days. So I'm scared because a liquid diet for 14 days, but I'll get through it because this is what I want. My surgery is scheduled for December 12th. I will then go on a two-week liquid diet, which actually will be a little different than the pre-surgery liquid diet. It'll give you a lot more options on things that you can do to get through. It's going to be weird not really feeling hunger the way I was before. After that, I will go to a puree diet for 2 weeks. Then I will go to a soft diet for 2 weeks. And then I will go back on a regular diet. So we will see. It's happening. It is happening. And I'm excited. I don't know. This is a long time coming. So, all right. Check in later. Oh yeah, by the way, this is my new way of life. So, just want to show you all the stuff. I'm actually having the duodenal switch, or the DS surgery, for my pre-op liquid diet and some of the protein shakes for my post-op, after my post-op liquid diet, and then my 1 month of supplies of vitamins. I spent about $250 a day. So you have to make a decision and be prepared to spend that kind of money. So this is honestly, what my life is going to look like for a while, until I go on a regular diet, and then I'll be on my vitamins. Yeah. This week, I have been discussing over on HeyMrsParker, just kind of telling my story about my weight loss journey. Okay. And I wanted to get your take on it. So just kind of give me your thoughts when we first started going through, well, it was a we situation, when we first started going through the process of the journey.
Yeah, I think at the time you were having some really bad back problems and knee problems. So I think you just went to the doctor one day, and she recommended weight loss surgery. And I was like, okay, well, let's get all the information about it, and then we'll obviously make a decision. And then, we did the research, and it came back that, it will probably be best. And then we were just full on, let's get it. I know there were some hard times for you because you had to go days without full meals, and you were on a liquid diet at the time.
I was.
Just trying to be supportive through that, because I know how difficult that was. So I was just trying to be supportive through all that. Through that process. And
were you nervous at all?
No, I didn't. The nervousness did not come, because I knew, I think the benefits outweighed the nervousness, because I knew how much of a benefit it would be for you to go through this. So the benefits outweigh the nervousness. The nervousness did not come until the day of, and then there was something with your blood. They order your blood or something.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, the nurse. It was a nurse.
It was a nurse that said a whole chain of events. Yes.
So the nurse was like, well, if something goes wrong, we don't have your blood. So do you want to push this back? And I was like, I don't want her to go through another liquid diet for, I think it was a month.
Yeah, it was a long time. Well, it was supposed to be 4 weeks. And I did 2 weeks of it wrong. No, it was 3 weeks. I did 2 weeks of it wrong. So basically, I was only supposed to do the clear liquid diets for 3 days, and then the rest of it was supposed to be a regular liquid diet. So I could have had other stuff, but I did the clear liquid diet for the full 3 weeks.
Yeah, and I don't want her to go through that again. So I was like, and there was also some with the insurance where it's like,
I will have to wait till next year, and I will probably have to do the whole process over again.
I was like, no, we're gonna, because this is our first big decision as a married couple as to whether to go ahead and just proceed. And the doctor was really good. He assured us. Yeah. He was like, if I lose anything, it's gonna be like this much blood. Yeah. So it's really not that big of a deal. So once he assured us that it's not really gonna be that big of a deal about the blood, full speed ahead. Just with any surgery. You're just waiting. You're just waiting, and until you get the call that everything's okay. I think at one point through this surgery, because I had the kids with me, I had to go. I was like, this seems to be taking a little long, so I went to go check. Mm-hmm. Then they'll say, "We'll get back to you," and then they'll assure me everything was going fine. So. Yeah.
I remember we had to be there super early, and because that nurse set that chain of events off, I don't think the surgery started till about 1 or 2. And then it might have been later than that. And I remember it being like dark outside. Once I finally woke up, they sent me to the room and all that stuff. So the only other question that I guess I would have would be like, after the surgery, did you find it hard? Because I know it was a couple of times I had to go back to the hospital like right after the surgery. Because remember, one day I woke up, I could not walk again.
Yeah, that was a rough day.
Did you feel like we had made a mistake?
No.
Even after going through like all of that stuff, you didn't feel like it was a mistake made.
I just at that point it was just something that we had to get through, but I never felt like it was a mistake.
How long? This is the part. How long was I sick for after the surgery? And sick meaning I could not hold food. I couldn't hold anything down. I felt like it was a good 90 days before I just woke up one day. I was like, I didn't get sick today.
Yeah, you were thrown, because I remember there was several times because you were working at the time, after you went back to we would have to stop. It was on like a 15-minute drive to work, and we would have to stop once or twice for you to throw up. Yeah. It was some months. It was a minimum a month or 2. I mean, I really felt like it was somewhere between 60 and 90 days. Like I said, I had this surgery in December of 2018. So, it's been a little time, but yeah, I really think it was like between 60 and 90 days. And once the weight started dropping, it started dropping pretty quickly. I mean, I do remember I bought you a Nintendo Switch as a surgery gift.
You did. I appreciate that. Well, thank you for letting me ask you questions.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
These things. 1 ounce. Okay. We're going to try 2 this first hour. See how you do. I brought water with no ice. This little packet is everything you need to know. I made this, and so it's very good information. Look through that. Important thing number 2. This is where you chart all of your intake. Okay, so we're going to fill these up after each one you drink over 15 minutes, sipping, not taking a shot. You're going to write it down, the time that you finish drinking it, and 1 ounce or 30 milliliters. They're all the same. So that's what this is for. I'll get you a pencil. Really important, because this is how I can put it in the computer and show docs that you're drinking what you're supposed to be in amount of time. Okay, so this is number 1. Number 2, 4 ounces per hour. Okay, so if you're doing 1 ounce over 15 minutes, ideally you're going to be at this mark, but this is the goal. This is not tonight. Okay, this is tomorrow afternoon probably. Okay, and don't go outside this limit for now. Okay, that's important number 2. Number 3, you start drinking and you feel nauseous, stop drinking. Take a break, 15-20 minutes, and then try again. But if you continue to put water or whatever drinking, it's just gonna make you feel really bad and you're gonna be miserable. So if you take a couple of sips and you're like, man, I feel sick in my stomach, that is normal, but stop drinking. Okay? That's important. So this is incentive spirometer. This is going to keep your lungs inflated, your temperature reduced. So this guy, so you're going to blow out all the air in the room and you're going to suck in through this, and this little blue disc is going to rise. We're going to aim for 750. It's a goal. If you go above and beyond that, awesome. Then we'll set it a little bit higher, but ultimately you just want to make sure that you're breathing into this 10 times per hour while you're awake, okay? Important. All right, so give it a couple goes. Make sure you know how to do it. Yep, suck it in and don't go, not like it's just gonna be slow. Perfect. Keep going. Good. Okay. So that's kind of just make sure your lungs are staying inflated, no pneumonia. Okay. Beautiful. Overachieving.
Right.
So that was another part of the story. I hope you guys enjoyed that story time today, and we will see you tomorrow for another portion of it. And until tomorrow, bye fam.